Safari Week is something I look forward to every year. It's a week-long shiny hunting event hosted by AbsolBlog's Pokemon, where trainers hunt in the Kanto, Johto and Hoenn Safari zones and the Sinnoh Great Marsh in search of elusive shiny Pokemon. Your only options when facing these Pokemon is to throw a ball in hopes of catching it, feeding it so that it may stay a little longer, or hitting it with a rock. These shinies can flee, and that's part of the fun of hunting here. Catching shinies is great, but sometimes it's nice to be in that moment and let the Pokemon be on its way. Last year I had a decent haul of Pokemon, and some that fled. I'm mostly hunting in the same games, but let me introduce you to my targets for this year. On my copies of Leaf Green and Fire Red, the first area is home to Rhyhorn, so that's where I'll be situating myself in Kanto. In the northwest corner of the Hoenn zone, I can use the Mac bike to gain access to an area where I can find my next target, Rhyhorn. My 2 Ruby copies will follow suit, heading northwest too. Pokemon Emerald has a Johto expansion, and it's where I've hunted the past few years, so obviously this year I'm instead hunting northwest to look for Rhyhorn. And finally, in Soul Silver, I can add blocks to the different zones which allow me to summon a wide host of Pokemon. I've set up some peak blocks in the Savannah biome so that I have a better chance at finding Rhyhorn. I should explain, Rhyhorn is a part of my Leaf Green Dream Team quest, but since I'm still currently over odds for Zubat, I can't hunt for it in that game, so I thought it'd be funny to find it everywhere else. Plus the Savannah biome spawns Zubat at night, so it'd be equally as heartbreaking to find 2 DTQ members in a different game. My first day started with a blueberry matcha and a croissant. I had to purchase another DS Lite so I could actually do 8 times hunting. I headed home after securing the console and began my hunts. I had my Zubat hunt on the side. I thought that if I could find that DTQ member, I could quickly race to the zone and begin hunting for Rhyhorn here too. I soon found that it slowed me down quite a bit, so I stopped hunting with it from the second day onwards. The first few days passed uneventfully. I had the worst closing shift at work on Saturday, coming home at 9:30, and I just could not get my mind into the hunting zone. I picked it back up on Monday, where my close went a lot better. I walked home with a coffee and made myself a tofu curry, something I'd been craving recently.
Oh my. Why I'm cooking so good? The flavor.
If you've seen my Safari video from last year, you may remember that I failed my first shiny by running from it. This year was no different. I don't notice this Nidoran on my screen. My hand was in front of the sparkles as it shined, and I got shinoed on female Nidoran so many times because of the Soul Silver game. The Nidoran in that game are more on the purple-blue side than the cold blue used in Gen 3. So yeah, another loss because I wasn't paying attention, sorry. So in that last set of encounters, I just did not see this. I'm pretty sure that's shiny. I had to double check and I was like, is that? Yeah, that's a shiny female Nidoran. After 4,780 encounters. Let me turn the volume up. I'm going to throw the first ball. Broke out. It stayed. So lucky this stayed because as I'm pianoing these, my hand was just over this and I did not see that it sparkled, and I was resetting the other games because they ding-donged, and then I was looking at this one and I was like, we caught it, cool. I was looking at this one and I was like, oh, that looks different. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. Now, is this the game that does the... No, it doesn't. Let's give it a nickname. Oh my gosh, what do I even nickname this? shiny Nidoran. We will call her Lovely, because I got my my Lovely sat in the back, keeps all my games inside. Lovely was transferred to Bill's PC. Okay, let's retire. Quickly save. This is the leaf green copy that I had to quickly. I basically speed ran the game to get to this point. I got 2 badges. This has my shiny Bulbasaur on it. I had 2 badges, and I was like, make a quick dash for Fuchsia City, and I managed it like literally the night before Safari Week started. I'm gonna guess calm. These are all my Staryu that I grabbed trying to find an Illuminate one. Lovely, the Nidoran female is sassy. That's really cool. I'm so glad I didn't miss that. It happened last year as well when I missed the first shiny. We'll go and send her into battle. Go over here. This has got my Staryu in the front. I didn't need to run. Never mind. Let's run away. Okay, let's swap them over. Okay, so we have got a normal Pidgey. And Lovely, the shiny Nidoran female. You want to give her a double kick? Oof, that was a big hit.
Let's get out of here.
I got back on the hunt. So far, so good. I made myself some ramen that following day, hoping it was the home cooking that brought me luck.
Why I'm cooking so good.
At night, I switched to just 3 consoles, the Kanto and Johto games. This is just for ease, and my bedroom desk is too small for 8 games. Days passed, and I hunted wherever I could, even on my breaks at work. I continued cooking, making bibimbap one evening, something I've really been loving recently. I've been learning Korean for a few weeks, and I wanted to try out some of the food that I've been learning how to order. This includes bibimbap too. My hunting was slow going. I think I got serious attention problems, so I could only do around 1,000 to 2,000 encounters per day before I zoned out. All this hunting was also giving me a serious case of feraligator arm. I definitely need a better setup next year. The final days of Safari Week was approaching, and I had just about hit odds again. My final dinner of Safari Week was a PBJ sandwich.
The flavour.
The last weekend of Safari Week was also a write-off, as I had to finish this hungry caterpillar crochet for my nephew's 2nd birthday. My niece and older nephew stayed over that weekend too, and we played D&D for the first time. This left me with no time at all to hunt. And then I was into overtime. No big deal. I've done overtime for most Safari Weeks. How long could this last? A day? 2? A week? So what? Up until this point, my longest hunt was around 14,000. This was for a Piplup in Pearl. I knew I'd eventually go past that, it's not even 2 times odds. I wasn't really expecting this hunt to be that for me though. The days and weeks passed, yes, weeks. I hunted most of the days. I could even begin drawing the thumbnail for this video in anticipation for when that shiny finally arrives. August came and we celebrated my dad's birthday that coincided with the eclipse. Eventually, on the 18th of August, over a month after Safari Week started and at almost 5 times odds, my hunt came to an end.
Okay, so I was doing some hunting as my camera charged, and this pops up literally as I reset my games after I ding-donged. This one popped up, and it finally came after my longest hunt. 38,114 encounters. It's on the same leaf green that I found my first and only shiny. It's now, what's the date today? It's the 18th of August. So we're over a month after Safari Week started. And yeah, this is literally just my second shiny. Oh, it's gone on so long now that I'm not sure if I really care if I catch it or not. But I'm just going to get this over with because I want this done. So we're just going to throw a ball. Broke it straight away, but it stayed. Okay, that's fine. I'll go for another one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes, Oh, it's often mistaken for eggs. When disturbed, they quickly gather and attack in swarms. Shiny Execute. Yes, I'm going to give it a nickname. I don't know what to call it. Like, I could name it after like the number, the longest hunt that I've done, but what do I was literally starting Reacher season 4. It's a girl, but we're going to call her Reacher. Reacher's back. I'm going to retire. And we're going to save. Okay. I'm a little sad that I didn't get reactions for either of my shinies. Like the first because I just completely ignored it. And this one because I wasn't recording. There it is. I am going to guess calm. Reacher always stays calm. It's calm! Reacher always stays calm in all his situations. Right, party. We're going to swap out. Let's take it. That's Staryu for now. And let's go throw it into battle. We'll go down here to throw it into battle. Okay, so there's a normal Venonat. And there's Reacher, our shiny Execute. The longest hunt I've ever done. I know at some point I'm going to reach this and maybe more, but I hope it's not soon. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that. Thank you.